welcome to week 12 of this pregnancy. I'm not prepared like I thought I was last week, so this will be probably a very short video, but there's not that much to talk about anyways. Nausea is still in full effect. Nothing is working. I keep wanting to get the Preggy Pops, but they're like, I mean, they're not expensive. They're like $12, but they're for like a thing of 48 of them, and I really don't want to have this nausea that long that I'll use 48 of them. So I keep like telling myself, oh, just make it one more week, just one more week, just make it one more week, you'll be fine, and then you won't have to worry about it. So far, that is not the case. I wake up and I eat saltines or pretzels before I even get out of the bed, which is pretty early because I usually have to pee around 4 o'clock. So that's fun to have to sit there and eat crackers and pretzels before I can relieve my bladder. So, and then before I actually get up, I'll eat a couple more, and that kind of helps a little bit in the mornings sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't. Still not drinking coffee. I don't have any desire really to drink coffee. I did want an iced coffee, but I kind of wanted to make it like a protein coffee. So what I used to get was a double shot of espresso over ice, either at Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts. And then I took a Premier protein shake and would pour over it. And I love those. And I don't know if I should just stuck with a single shot of espresso, or if Dunkin' Donuts had some bad espresso they gave me. But when I took a sip of that, I was like, gag. Like, no. It tasted like the acidity, that, I don't know, how coffee is like acidic, was so strong. Like, it tasted like there was, I mean, some people like black coffee, but this was like super strong and not like anything I've ever had before when I went there and ordered that. And it tasted like there was like no creamer or anything in it. So that was pretty awful. But usually my nausea will subside around 11 o'clock, just in time to eat lunch. Been wanting really bad food for lunch. Some days I do good and I eat a salad, and some days I don't do so good. So it's just kind of hit or miss. I'm trying at this point not to give in to cravings, but like I've said a million times before, when it's literally all you can eat, you just eat it. I'm embarrassed by my eating habits. Like, they're so bad that I'm just like, I can't even eat in front of people because what I'm eating is so bad. Like, I don't know who I am. I don't feel like myself. I feel like something has taken over. Something has taken over. But this child hates me already. I feel like it's like, why must you make me so sick? And on another point, why must you also make my skin look like crap? My acne like right here has gotten so bad just this last week, and there's really nothing I can do about it. I mean, wash my face. I'm not really using acne medicine because I don't know what's approved, what's not approved. I know whatever I put into my skin just, finds its way to the babe anyways. But, I don't know. It is a struggle. But, in some books I've read, or in some blogs or whatever's online, I've read, next Saturday on the week 13, I will officially be in my second trimester. In other ones I've read, you got to go through week 13. So the day I'm on week 14 is my second trimester. So I don't really know which one is the case. Let me do some math. Let's see. If we take 40 divided by 3, that's 13.3. So 13 weeks and 4 days maybe is when I'm officially in my second trimester. I'm either way hoping that I'm going to wake up sometime next week from Saturday through the next Saturday and feel like a brand new person. That is what I'm hoping. I don't know if that's the way it'll work out. I've had so many messages from moms that are like, oh, I hope that works out for you, but I was sick the entire pregnancy. No, please, for the love of all things holy, no. I don't know what I'll do when I have the baby or the nausea goes away or whatever, but when I start feeling like a human being again without nausea, I mean, God, whoever is just, you know, living their life today and just watching this video and it's like, not had nausea in a long time. Don't take that for granted, okay? Don't take that for granted, because this is an awful way to live. It sounds like I have nothing good to say, but I was writing in my book this week, and it's like one thing I don't like about pregnancy and then one thing I do like, and I was like, the only thing that I'm enjoying out of this pregnancy is the fact I'm growing a human. Like, that's pretty cool. Like, I grow a human. I'm growing a human right now. I kind of feel like a superhero who has the flu all day, every day. So, I don't know. That's really the only good thing. I would love to be one of those women who love pregnancy. Like, there's some people that I've talked to that are like, oh my God, pregnancy was, I loved being pregnant. I would stay pregnant if I could. And I'm just like, I don't know what kind of pregnancy you have, but it's the same kind I'm having, because nobody in their right mind would want to feel like this forever. And they just wouldn't. I have joked around and said that this will probably be our only child, which we kind of only want an only child anyways as of right now. Who knows if that'll change, but we've always either wanted no children or just one. But, you know, for a while it was no children, and here we are. So who knows if that will change. Either way, my joke is that it must be meant to be for us to have an only child, because I feel like God is making me sick so that I'll never want to get pregnant again. I know every pregnancy is different, and this one could make me so sick, and if I got pregnant again, it could be totally different, and I could love being pregnant. But I just, in this moment, it's hard to see that. It's hard to picture what that looks like. I would kill for a glass of red wine and white cheddar Cheez-Its. I don't even know if I will like it. Like, if I were to have a sip right now, I don't even know if it would taste good, because some of my taste buds have changed so much. But from what I remember, gosh, I would love it. The problem is I really only drink red wine in the wintertime, and I'm gonna have this baby in the middle of summer, so it's not really gonna be red wine drinking season for me. Right now I'm living on Coke Zero. I know I'm only allowed to have so much caffeine, but at this point I don't really give a crap how much caffeine I'm supposed to have. I like the bubbles, and I need all the help that I can get as far as caffeine, so little tiny babe's just gonna have to stay jacked up, if that's what it is. I don't know. I don't know what too much caffeine does. I don't think I'm having too much caffeine. I don't even know if this says how much caffeine is in it, but I don't think it's probably too much, and I'm not going to look it up. Okay, I'm just not going to. The only thing good about the nausea, and I don't know who I told it to somebody, but I don't remember who. I was like, the only thing good about pregnancy symptoms, and like I wake up every day with nausea, is that it just kind of comforts me knowing, well, everything must be fine and dandy growing in there, because I'm still sick. I think when I do wake up, if I wake up and don't have any nausea, I might get a little worried, like, ooh, did I do something wrong? Like, I hope not, but We go on January, I think January 21st. I go back to the doctor. I'll get to hear the heartbeat. The first time we went, it was 174, I think. And this time it won't be an ultrasound, but she's got a Doppler, and I don't really know if it's just a heartbeat or what they can see with all that, but I'll get the heartbeat. Oh my gosh. This guy, I mean, all up in my grill. Get down. But, so I'm anxious to get to hear its heartbeat and know how fast or slow it is. They say the faster it is a sign that it's a girl, but I don't even know if that's true. My brothers, one of his were slow and one of his were fast, and he's got 2 boys, so who knows? I don't really know. I still kind of believe that it's a girl, but then because I don't know what it is, there's a part of me that's like, well, you know, it might be a boy, but I don't know at this point. Like the more in deep that we get into this pregnancy, the more I start questioning literally everything that I do, every move that I make. It is insane the things that you start to worry about. It's just, I mean, you can't even tell I'm pregnant with clothes on, but it's just the most insane process that I've ever been through in my entire life. It's wicked cool that I can do this. I'm super grateful, but labor and delivery scares the ever living out of me. So I think about that all the time. It's like, that's so far, not so far away, but I mean, it's pretty far away. It's like in July, it's like 6.5 months away, but I'm just gonna, I don't know. Not eating healthy, we've covered that. No new cravings, I think we covered that. Gonna try again this week. We'll see how that goes, but I'm gonna say that every week, that I'm gonna try to eat healthy and I'm gonna try to work out, and that may sound repetitive, but I have to at least tell myself that I'm gonna try, otherwise I'm really not going to try at all, because I'm like, oh, well, I didn't tell anybody I wasn't gonna try, so. I don't know, there's not really a lot more to talk about. Nayland, hush. I'm just ready for this part of the pregnancy to be over. I really want to get into the next trimester. I've heard things are so much better than. We bought a vehicle. Don't know if it was a good purchase or a bad purchase, but after 36 hours of having it, it comes a service engine soon light, and the guy who sold it to us doesn't want to take it back, so that is fantastic. What a douchebag. But so now we're gonna have to fix this vehicle, and we may keep it, we may sell it. We don't really know what we're gonna do right now. So I don't know what car we're gonna end up with, but at least we have one right now that's 4 doors, if you know, if it were that time that we needed it. But it's really not that big of a deal, because there's so much worse things that could be happening right now. I really try to not complain about things like I'm complaining about right now in my normal life, because I just know that it's such first world problems. Like, these are such minor worries to have, and it's almost ridiculous that we complain and worry about half the things that we do. Like, there is some pregnant woman in a third world country right now that doesn't even have clean water and is probably dealing with the same symptoms that I am. So at least I have crackers and ginger ale. At least I have, you know, a house. At least I have clean water. Like, I mean, it's just insane. So I do try to think about those things and not complain as much, but at the same time, this is the world that I live in, so it's just, we're all human. But still haven't missed any days of work. I consider that a win for not calling out ever. We haven't missed any church, I don't think. So I don't think, even events that we've been invited to, I don't think we've really missed any. So I'm proud to say that I haven't let this thing take over my life and make me do absolutely nothing. But Monday through Friday I'm doing absolutely nothing but working and coming home. Yeah, so that's about it. If I forgot anything, I'll put it in next week's video. I'll just go ahead and say this. I'm making these videos primarily for myself and the baby to be able to come back, you know, when it's older and watch it. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure if it's a boy, he'd probably care less about these videos, but if I am having a girl, like, she might just be curious, or he just might be curious, or, you know, whatever, of like, you know, what pregnancy was like, or I don't know, just all these things that I'm gonna forget because I forget literally everything. So I'm making these videos for that primary purpose, but there have been a lot of people watching them, and I also wanted to have them to share with family and friends, because we don't, times are different, and people, like, I've got friends in different states. I have family, like, even like my mom, like, I don't see her every day. It's just, it's a cool way to, if you don't see us on a daily basis, or you don't talk to us on a daily basis, that you can kind of follow along on this journey if you're a, you know, a friend or family member. But even like strangers have been watching these videos, and I think that's great. And I'm so flattered, and I've had so many people like reach out to me and be like, oh my God, I love your videos. And I just get so surprised every time, because I'm like, somebody cares enough to watch my videos. But it is really cool. I'm glad that I'm documenting everything the way that I am. It's one thing I've always wanted to do. It's probably the only thing that I'm actually doing that I said I wanted to do. I don't know if I'm the only one, but when I get on my Pinterest and I go like to my private maternity or mother page that I have, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember I wanted to do that, but no, ain't nobody got time for that. Like, it's, and listen, if you have been pregnant or your mom or whatever, please feel free to comment below what the heck is a person supposed to wear when they're like not really fitting very well into their normal clothes, but way too small for maternity clothes. What's in between that? It looks like around week 16, per everything that I've read, I'll start actually wearing maternity clothes, but that's a month away. So I've just been mainly staying in dresses, but it's kind of cold outside. But at this point, it's just like, oh well, you know, it's what's comfortable. And then when I'm at home, it's pretty much t-shirts and leggings. I'm not dressing cute at all. Like, it's for comfort, strictly comfort. Maybe when the belly gets a little rounder and harder and everything, and it's not more of a food baby and it's an actual baby, then I might dress cuter. Maybe I won't have to, you know, worry about nausea as much and can actually worry about things like how I look. But yeah, I would love to know some tips or tricks or hacks or I don't know, anything about what I should be wearing for the next 4 weeks. It is January and February, and I have one pair of jeans. I'm sure all my jeans probably still fit, but they won't be comfortable. So I've only got one that I keep wearing. And they're fine. They're really stretchy, so if I have to wear jeans, those are going to be the ones. And I know the hairband trick where you like loop it and, you know, it kind of extends the button a little bit, but that's pretty much the only trick I know. As far as work clothes, you can't do that to women's dress pants. So anyways, I think I'm rambling at this point, so I'm gonna go ahead and get off here, and I'll see y'all in week 13. Hopefully that's considered second trimester, because then hopefully I can report that I'm not sick. Wait and see.